This video is brought to you in part by Inked Playmats at inkedplaymats.com, your place for custom-made playmats. Design your own or shop from other featured designers. Use promo code KLOTZ to save 10% on your order. Inked Playmats, your game, your style. Hello everybody, this is Kevin from KlotzProductions, and welcome to Game 3 of the match between USA Control and Black Infect. Scudder started this game off with a mulligan down to 5 cards and led it off with a swamp, and then Brian laid down an island. Then Scudder drew a second land drop off the top of his library and used it to cast a Plague Stinger. Brian laid down a Plains and passed his turn, and then when Scudder attacked with his Stinger, Brian used a Celestial Purge to exile it. Then post-combat, Scudder resolved a second Plague Stinger. Brian's next land drop was a Sulphur Falls, and then he used an Arc Trail to get rid of the Plague Stinger and do 2 damage to Scudder, taking him down to 18. Scudder then hit his third land drop and used it to resolve a Phyrexian Crusader. Then Brian played land go for his turn. Then Scudder attacked with his Crusader, giving Brian 2 poison counters. Then post-combat, Scudder paid 2 life, going down to 16 to attempt to resolve a Tezzeret's Gambit. However, Brian stopped it with a Mana Leak. Brian then resolved a Gideon Jura and brought it up to 8 loyalty, forcing all creatures to attack it next turn. Scudder attacked the Gideon with his Crusader, taking it down to 6 loyalty. Then post-combat, he resolved a Skithiryx the Blight Dragon. Brian then laid down a Glacial Fortress and then used a Day of Judgment to wipe Scudder's board. He then animated his Gideon and attacked for 6 damage, taking Scudder down to 10 life. Scudder only drew an Inkmoth Nexus off the top of his library next turn and put it into play. Then on Brian's turn, he started off by putting a Ghost Quarters into play. He then cast a Wormcoil Engine. Then for combat, he animated his Gideon again and attacked. Scudder decided not to animate his Nexus and block it, so took the 6 damage, going down to 4 life. He then drew another Swamp off the top of his library and went ahead and scooped it up, giving Brian the win to the game and the match. So that's it for this week's Magic the Gathering match. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to check the annotations at the end to find the full version of this gameplay along with previous highlights videos. And as always, if you like this or any other video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and add it to your favorites, and then subscribe and come back for more.